Welcome to Rooted in Purpose with Donna, a podcast designed to help you grow beyond your stuck potential through faith, leadership, legacy, and growth. Because some of the most powerful growth in life happens underground. Now let's grow together. Hey friends, welcome back to Rooted in Purpose. I'm Donna, and I am blessed that you're sharing today with me. What are we talking about today? How about we talk about something that honestly has the power to completely transform your life if you truly embrace it? Discipline. Now listen, I know discipline is not always the most exciting word. Most people hear the word discipline and immediately think reaction or pressure or exhaustion. But honestly, healthy discipline is one of the greatest gifts that you can give your future self. Because purpose without discipline, it just stays potential. Dreams without discipline, they just stay ideas. Goals without discipline, stay wishes. And growth without consistency eventually stalls. You're put in stuck. So today, I want us to talk about discipline, not from a place of perfection, but from a place of alignment. And I talk about alignment a lot throughout the series. Because disciplined habits help position us for the life that we are absolutely praying for. You know, one of the biggest things that I've learned over the years is this: motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps moving. There are days when you feel inspired and focused and excited and ready to conquer the world. And then there are days when you feel tired and fatigued, distracted, discouraged, and simply overwhelmed. And if your entire life depends only on motivation, your consistency will constantly rise and fall with your emotions. But discipline says, I may not feel like it today, but I am still showing up. My friends, that's where growth really begins. Because your life is often shaped more by your daily habits than your occasional inspiration. There have been seasons in my life where discipline carried me when motivation simply disappeared. Balancing real estate and life and leadership and ministry and marriage and personal growth and responsibilities and goals and grandbabies and adult children. And while I love them all, it is still something that impacts us on a daily basis. And let me tell you, there are absolutely days where I simply don't feel motivated. Days where I am fatigued and stretched and mentally overloaded. But one thing that I've learned is that consistency matters. Not perfection, simply consistency. Some of the growth people see publicly today came from private habits developed quietly over time. The early mornings, the continued learning, the late nights, the staying committed, the showing up, even when nobody was applauding. And I think sometimes people assume successful or growing people always feel inspired. But the truth is, many times they simply developed discipline. And I think it's important to clarify something. Discipline is not punishment, by the way. Discipline is not burnout. It's not hustle culture. It's not running yourself into exhaustion trying to prove your worth. Healthy discipline is simply stewardship. It's intentionally caring for your growth, your mindset, your purpose, and your future. Discipline says, I care enough about where I'm going that I'm willing to build healthy habits to support it. And honestly, discipline creates stability. It creates structure when emotional feels chaotic. It creates movement when fear tries to freeze you. It creates momentum when progress feels slow. So let's talk practically for a minute. What are some habits that generally help develop growth over time? First, protect your mornings. Now listen, your morning routine does not have to look identical to someone else's, but starting your day intentionally matters. Prayer, quiet time, planning your day, encouragement, learning, even a few moments of peace before the noise starts. Those things matter. Second, protect your mindset. What you constantly consume affects your thinking. Negativity affects growth. Comparison affects growth. Chaos affects growth. Guard your mind intentionally. Third, stay committed to learning. This one is a big one for me. One thing I've always believed in is that growth requires continued learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn from mentors, stay teachable. Teachability is one of the greatest strengths a person can have. Fourth, have that follow through, even with the small things, because every time you keep promises to yourself, confidence grows. And fifth, understand that small, consistent choices create big transformation over time. Most life change doesn't happen overnight. It happens one decision at a time. And maybe today you're frustrated with yourself. Maybe you've started and stopped things multiple times. Maybe you feel inconsistent. Maybe you feel behind, and maybe you're struggling to regain momentum. And if that is you, I want you to know you do not have to become perfect overnight. You simply need to keep showing up. Growth is not built in one giant moment. It's built through repeated small choices over time. And consistency compounds. Even when progress feels slow, even when growth feels invisible, even when nobody else sees it. Rooted growth takes time. You know, I truly believe many people are praying for the things that their current habits are not yet supporting. And that's not condemnation. That's encouragement, because it means change is possible. Your future is being shaped right now, right this second, right this moment, by the things that you repeatedly choose. Your habits, your routines, your consistency, it all builds what your future will bring. And the beautiful thing is, small intentional change can completely redirect the trajectory of your life over time. Now, I do hope that today's episode has encouraged you, because discipline is something that plays with our emotions on a different scale, because we have to have that discipline. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming intentional. And the future that you're praying for may very well be built through the habits that you're choosing today. So take those habits that you know that you need to put in place and just start with them. Just go. Just take the step. Just build from it day after day. You may not start perfect, and you may not start with the most life transformation routine that there is out there, but you starting something is in the right direction of getting you on the path of that disciplined habit trajectory that's going to get you where your destiny is waiting. If this episode has encouraged you, I would absolutely love for you to share it with someone who may need the reminder today. And don't forget to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode. So until next time, keep growing, stay consistent. This is Donna Barbier. Stay rooted in purpose. Thank you for spending this time with me today on Rooted in Purpose. If this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who may need the reminder that growth is still happening, even in the hidden seasons. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so we can continue growing together every week. And until next time, keep growing through every season you're planted in.